What's up, my LS Crazy Amigos? Your boy Terry, speaking from the garage shop once again. It offers you some more big bang for the buck product and info. Yeah, I know what you guys are thinking. You know, Trailblazer SF. What's up with your Trailblazer SF? It looks all jacked up. Or should I say jacked down? You're right. Okay. This is my 2000, introducing again. This is my 2006 Trailblazer SS. This is my everything vehicle, everyday vehicle. Hang up family, friends, you know, grocery getting, everything. And if you own one of these vehicles, you know how awesome this vehicle is. But it's not without its flaws. All right. The Trailblazer SS came equipped with an airbag suspension in the rear. And again, this is 2006. As you can see, the airbag air wouldn't stay too long in the back, so the back would drop down, a little quicker than it usually does. So I, saw signs of this coming. But today, I was thrusted into a situation which I have to make a decision. To re-airbag or not to re-airbag. The decision is clear. That's right. I will not be putting airbags back on this truck. I'm gonna go with coil springs. I got them from my man Tony, and we're gonna do this whole, like I said, I'm gonna do the entire suspension, but today I'm gonna do the rear because I gotta get this thing running. Before we install these springs, we must first read. Let's do this. I just want to give you guys an idea of what it looks like. That's the front, and this is what it looks like when your airbags totally go out. It's only going to get worse. We're on the driver's side. This is the driver's side, and there's the culprit right there. This guy right here. That's the airbag. So we're going to remove that. Now this thing should just twist right off. Oh, okay. Now, it has the little hose. There's a little hose sitting right here where the air goes in, but there's enough slack where I'm not going to try to mess around and try to remove it, properly. I'm just going to cut it because, like I said, there's enough slack. If ever I decide to want to go and put this airbag back, there it is. This is the airbag from the Trailblazer SS. We're replacing it with this spring. And like I said, don't ride this car, don't drive the car, the vehicle, when the airbag is when there's no air in this airbag. Because what's happening is, this is my stopper, which basically the truck was riding on this thing. All right? And the kit comes with a new one, but this is dangerous because the truck bounces all over the place. So if you have to, go real slow, get the truck home, don't drive the car like that because it is not safe. All right, so after examining this, you can see this thing is all dry rotted right here, which I'm sure, look, I don't know if you can see this. All right, see all that dry rot right there? All right, it's time to replace this thing, but I'm not gonna replace it. I'm gonna just go and put a spring in there to remove this thing, all right? It's held in by these little brackets, I guess you would call them. Now, to remove them, you have to turn, if you're up under the truck on the driver's side, you turn it towards the driver's side. Got it? All right, because what's happening is it slides in place and it locks. If you put it up in the holder, slide to the passenger side, it locks. To unlock it, to the driver's side. So, I took the liberty of also, where are they? With the kit, come with Street Performance shocks. So I'm going to install these, I'm going to install this, and I'm going to install this. So, time to install. Psst, hey, one more thing. Sometimes pulling these airbags out is very tight. So it has this little tab right here. I don't know if you can see it. See that little tab right there? Okay, what you can do is you get a pry bar and you could just kind of gently persuade it and it will turn and you can pull it out. That's if you have a stuck one, but sometimes they just come right out. Now remember, passenger side tight, driver side loose. All right, remember that. Okay, we're looking good. I haven't had time to take a little steel wheel and get some of the surface rust off and shoot it with my favorite rust inhibitor, which is called Eastwood's rust inhibitor with the rubberization in there. All right, rubberized, that's it. All right, now check this out. What you want to do is when you do this, you want to have 2 jack stands, and you want to put, the way I did it anyways, I put 2 jack stands, one on each side, and then I took the jack and I raised the axle up to the point where I could take the bottom screws out of the shock, and then the shock will hang. All right, and then at that point, you could drop the axle a little bit further. You drop the axle a little further down. Now, when you put the spring in, hope everyone's safe. When you put the spring in, you'll have room to put the spring in. And remember, you're gonna have like a little, I guess we could perch on the axle where the spring, the bottom of the spring will go over. There'll be one on the axle and there'll be one up on the frame. And you just slowly lift the axle up until the top of the spring is in that perch over it, and that's it. And then you put the bottom screw, you put the new shocks in on top first, and then you raise it up to the point where you can get the bottom bolt in, and you're pretty much done. So let's take a look. See the spring back there? Got the new shock. So we're about ready to put the wheel back on and see what kind of height we got. Lowering the Trailblazer. That's nice. Yeah, see, I'm digging the way this thing is sitting. I like the way it looks. It's been lowered, but it's not too low. Now, I'm gonna do the front. The front gives you the option to go up 2 inches or either one, or down 2 inches or either one. So I'm gonna definitely do the front soon. But stay tuned for more videos, because what's gonna happen is, like I said, this is I'm gonna be freshening this truck up because it's my everyday, and you know, it needs to be, you know, taken care of. So we're gonna do a lot of projects. We're gonna do a lot more projects on this particular vehicle. So if you're a Trailblazer head, you might want to stay tuned. All right, but I'm looking at the clock on the wall. Or should I say ceiling? It's time for me to head on off and take this thing out for a spin. Now, don't forget, it may take a couple of days for the truck to settle. So if it may not, it may just stay right where it's at. But then if it goes down about a quarter, maybe an 1/8 inch, don't be surprised, because like I said, you know, like when you do suspension stuff like this, it takes a couple of days to a week for the truck to settle down. So you should expect that. But again, always, please, always be easy, and I will catch you guys real soon. Take care.